Hey, welcome back. This is part 3, believe it or not. Oh man, look at the score. This goes on and on. Oh, and as you can see, I got a different gun. Oh, unlike part 1 and 2, this will not be a live commentary. Mostly because I want to talk about other things instead of, about this game there. Well, basically, yeah, I'm actually back home now. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a very frustrating week at work, and I don't know, there was so much bullshit. I just had enough. I'm like, fuck this shit. Went up to management, looked at him in the eye, and said, dude, send me home, bro. It's been a bad week. Well, my winter has been pretty hard on our trucks. You know, like, we're supposed to have 19 40-tonners out there. Oh yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, yeah, I work at an construction site, and I am a raw truck driver. Okay, anyways, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there's supposed to be 19 trucks that are operational. Instead, for some reason, we can't seem to get more than 12. Like at the shop, you see there's 6 of them that are just parked there. Either they're idle, because if they're not idle, they're freeze, or they got problems. You know, like hydraulic leak, oil leak, I don't know, fender bent, all that shit. Yeah, it's fucking retarded, man. Like, on top of that, there's these fucking new people there, and on top of that, bigger trucks are down, and when that happens, is they bump guys like me. And when that happens, guys like me pretty much have to sit their ass in the office or do labor work until our truck is operational again. So, in my case, like from Wednesday until Sunday morning, I drove the truck for, I'd say grand total of only 8 hours. Yes, 8 hours, I'm not kidding you. I don't think I drove at all on Wednesday, I don't remember. Thursday, I think I drove it in the morning. Then it broke down in the afternoon, so I had to send it back to the shop. Next day, well, you can flush it down the toilet because I did fuck all. Day after, they put me on, actually I did fuck all in the morning, but in the afternoon, they put me on the Terex 40-tonner. Ooh. Oh boy. Well, at that point, I just want to get out of the office. I'm like, oh, well, it's only half a day. I suppose I could stomach it for half a day. Well, sure enough, yeah, like right away there, during the circle check, I noticed a couple of problems there. Mostly, like there was a burnt light on the right side, on the front. And on top of that, for some reason, when I started driving, the brakes were loose. So obviously that's a big problem, especially when you're hauling rocks going down a hill, a very steep hill. And like if there's people working nearby, like surveyors or laborers, guess what happens? You gotta slow down. You slow down to 10. And when your brakes are soft, holy fuck, that's easier said than done. Like, oh my god. Yeah, because in the past, I got caught there for speeding twice there, because apparently the West Ham foreman kept saying I was going too fast. I need to slow down when I'm loaded. But in my defense, I'm all out production. Because, well, plus probably has to do with my my previous job, because I work in a warehouse with Samsung, and basically my job was... there's a lot of pressure. Basically, it's very fast-paced. Like you gotta beat appointments, deadlines, all that stuff. So, but yeah, I deliver. Like most of the time, I was clutch, and I was one of the best operators too. But when the time come for a raise, guess what happened? Fucking economy said, "Fuck you, go find work elsewhere." Yep, 4 years and they say no to me. So yeah, I said okay. Going back home. There you go. Red raw truck. But oh yeah, like very frustrating week. frustrating. Like, that's the best way I could summarize my my so-called week at work. And Sunday morning, well, I don't know, like, you know, before I went home, I did a bit of contracting work. Even though I'm not a legitimate contractor, but like I said, I'm more a project driver. Like, I don't know, when it comes to carpentry, I don't know, I don't know too much about it. So anyways, yeah, the foreman wanted me to install some wall mount for the fire extinguisher. So yeah, something like that seemed pretty straightforward, but problem is, I don't know, I had to run all over the place there. I had to go one different area, just grab a bag of nails. I had to go to another warehouse, so grab some, you know, like some nuts and, you know, bolts and stuff like that. And to go back to the first warehouse and grab a hammer, all that stuff. Like, oh, it's a fucking hassle, man. So yeah, like, a job that shouldn't take no more than 5 minutes for a professional contractor actually took me over an hour, because I had to run around everywhere. Yep. Stupid, but, well, it's not my department. Pardon fucking me. Whatever. Yeah, and after that, I don't know. It's back in the office, sitting on my ass, scratching my butt. Oh, by the way, I was not the only guy in the office. There's a couple of newbies. Yeah, I felt bad for them, you know, because this is their first week. And this other new guy, this was his second run here, and him too. He's pretty much grounded. And you know, those guys too, the rock truck drivers, another guy, they're a shovel operator. All of them, they're all grounded, just like me. And the only difference is I'm the guy in the most seniority that's benched at the office. And, you know, it sucks, man. It fucking sucks. I hate it. I don't like being benched. You know, like, I'm the type of guy, you know, I like to earn my money. Like, sure, I don't know, I kind of felt dirty there. You know, like, this is easy money. You know, like, you just sit there in the office, talk to your coworkers. That's it. But, I don't know, like, it's hard to advance yourself when, you know, you're fucking grounded. Not much you could do. That and, you know, like, my boss, he would, I don't know, like, he would walk around the hallway, look at us once in a while, and he would talk among his peers, saying, "Hey, how come that guy's not driving? Why is he here?" You know, and plus he hear rumors, you know, they want to send me back home. You know, send us home, because our trucks are always down, and it takes forever to fucking fix them for some reason. Ugh, yeah, it's bad enough there. You know, because my truck was down on Thursday. You know, because of cold weather. And basically, you know, they had to call it Tormont. You know, Tormont, they're the ones that make the Caterpillar trucks. And you have to order some parts. Problem is, these parts won't come in until sometime on Monday. And my new schedule, I finish work on Tuesday. So to me, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't flying. So I said, fuck this shit. I'm going home. Yep. And, yeah, ideally, I'd love to, you know, like, take a truck from, you know, someone from less seniority than me, but the problem is, there's new rules, where if your truck breaks down, you know, you gotta stick with your truck. Like, before, it used to be, used to go by seniority. Honestly, that's how it should be, but, I don't know, like, we don't have a rock truck foreman anymore. She got fired. And to this day, I still don't know. And a lot of guys at work don't know how she got fired. But there's, I don't know, I heard two different stories. One of them I'm somewhat responsible for, and I hope it's not true. Apparently, my, you know, like the circle check book. You know, like you put check mark on every finger, you know, like what's wrong with the truck. What's running and all that. Apparently the book was full and she didn't hand it in, you know, to grab a new one, and she was supposed to do that. You know, I told her about it, but I guess she forgot. And the other thing is, I heard she trained someone new, and technically she wasn't supposed to because she's a foreman. You know, that one makes more sense to me. Alright, as you can see by the screen, game's over. Talked a lot about work. Okay, look at my score. 34, 46. Yeah, okay. So. Okay, got a lot of I got a lot of shit. Okay, I have to figure it out. Alright, till next time. 583.